Matt Hardy, you are a worthless piece of trash. You are a wrestler that I have followed since pretty much your day one in the WWF. I followed your whole career with you as a jobber, you as a tag team with the Hardys, the times you've won all the titles that you've won in the WWE. Not even that long ago, probably 2-3 months ago, I made a video on YouTube defending you. The Assault and Battery 777 made a video basically saying that you should shut up on YouTube and Twitter, that you're hyping your own shit all the time. And I took it upon myself that I thought I should defend you because I was a Matt Hardy fan. Not anymore. I don't understand what you're doing. The YouTube videos that you used to make were epic. They were so cool. You gave us like an in-depth look at what it's like to be, a wrestler. You gave us you gave us more than cribs. You gave us the behind the scene. This is what you do at your house when you were building your big wrestling arena gym thing out there in your on your property. You took us on the road with you. You showed us what it was like, living day to day, getting off the bus, living in the hotel room. And then you started giving us these cryptic messages where it's like you were trying to, screw over the torch and tell us something that you were, if you watched the video and you basically studied it, you could figure out something else about you. And those were okay now, but your videos now, you're nothing but a whiny little bitch. And on Twitter, you just cry all day about why you can't go wrestle, with your brother. You want to hang out with your friends. And then last night I'm looking at it and you had Mr. Kennedy. It didn't make any sense at all. It's like, look, dude, you work for the best wrestling company in the world. You're still getting used on TV. And you know what? You're running your mouth about you don't want to be there. You know what? You have a contract. I hope that Vince holds you to that contract and you job out every day. I hope that he just doesn't sit you at home and let you just collect your money doing nothing. I hope he sends you on the road. I hope he uses you on every TV show. And I hope you end up laying on your back, looking up at the stars, looking like an idiot every night. I hope you get to dress up in the Eugene Superman suit. It just, you know what, you took every one of your fans and you kicked them in the nuts. Alright? You're basically just saying, like, I don't care about you. Your fans are WWE fans. A lot of them, more than anybody, is not going to follow you where you go. You know what? If you go to TNA, that's your dream, you want to hang out with your brother again, they're probably going to make a big deal about you showing up the very first night, and then you know what? 2 weeks later, they're not going to care about you. They're not going to use you any better. They don't have room for you. TNA's a show, it's got a 2-hour show. They've got almost 40 wrestlers on the roster. You know what? WWE has 3 shows that they could use you on. SmackDown, Raw, NXT. You know what? If you don't get on those shows, you can get on Superstars. There's a lot of ways for you to get exposure on the WWE, and you want to go to TNA. They have one show. What are they going to do with you? You think you're going to get that pay-per-view bonus every month? Matt Hardy, they don't have room for you on pay-per-views. They don't have room. They probably won't even have room for you on Impact within a few weeks of your debut. So what you're doing, you are being retarded. Alright? In that video you made the other day where you explained yourself about, basically, you love the WWE. All that was damage control because you know that you said too much. WWE probably got you on the phone, and you know what? You have a contract. You know what? And with your tweets, you were basically saying that you were talking to ROH, you were talking to TNA. And if you get caught doing that, if you were to leave the WWE and you would sign with those guys, they would be in trouble. I mean, you have a contract. You work for these guys. You're not allowed to be talking to somebody else when you're under contract with them. Matt Hardy, you need to get your head on straight. You need to look and sit in the mirror and see that you are Matt Hardy. You have a good life. There's nothing going on here. And get it straight. Matt Hardy, I was a fan. I could become a fan if you just shut up again. Alright, but for now, I'm going to get my smiles, looking at you laying up at the mat, knowing that you created this for yourself, that you dug your ditch and now you're going to have to lie in that grave for a while. You're not getting any push, you're not getting anything. And maybe, just maybe, if the fans, can turn it around for you, you can get it back. But for now, Matt Hardy, you're a piece of trash.